Hey everyone, it's Amy. Today I have for you the Light Elegance Winter 2024 collection. So this is the Broadway Show. This is Light Elegance's winter launch. So I did go ahead and pick up their glitter gels as well as their buttercreams. We're gonna do swatches, we're gonna do comparisons, we're gonna talk about the collection as a whole. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna start with the buttercreams. So we do have 6 buttercreams to get into. So first up, we have Take a Bow. Here is what Take a Bow looks like. It is a good neutral background color, although I do feel like we've seen this before, but this is like a muted brown gray type of a shade. Next we have Curtain Call. Here's what Curtain Call looks like. It is a gorgeous red. It's like a bright Christmas red with a sparkle throughout it. It is really pretty. I know we have had some of these shades from Light Elegance, though I feel like this one's a little different. Of course, we will compare. Next, we have Please Be Seated. So here's what Please Be Seated looks like. It is a dark chocolatey brown. This one's a little streaky. I will have to do a second coat on that. I don't know if you can see it there, just a little bit. Next we have Break a Leg. Here's what Break a Leg looks like. Now this one, I don't know if you could tell from me applying it, but it is a little bit of a thicker formula, but it is super pretty. It is this shimmery, silvery white color. This is gonna be perfect for holiday and for winter nails. Give it like a snow scene. It's gonna be so pretty. I could tell this one's already one of my favorites. Next we have So Dramatic. Here's what So Dramatic looks like. This one is beautiful. Hopefully it's catching on camera. It is beautiful. It is a beautiful, it's like a purple magenta hybrid. Really rich, vibrant purple with a shimmer. It's so pretty. And the last one we have is Dress Rehearsal. Here's what Dress Rehearsal looks like. It is a dark teal color. And this one's just a solid. This one's really pretty as well, though I do feel like there was one last winter that is similar, so we'll have to compare. This one again is a little streaky. I think it's just like some of the dark colors. So I'm gonna go ahead and get second coats, top coat on all of them, and we'll come back. So here are all of the colors. They're all super pretty. There's not one that I don't like, and it is a nice winter collection. The only thing I would want would be a green in here, but everything else, I love these as a winter color. So let's do some comparisons because I'm definitely interested. I have quite a few, and I'm only doing Light Elegance comparisons today. So we have Take a Bow. This is from just this past fall, the last launch. This is Taken for Granted. Now, Taken for Granted is a little bit more brown versus Take a Bow has that more gray tone to it, but they get a little close, especially for back-to-back collections. This one is Road to Zanzibar. This one was from a fall couple years ago. And again, I think it has a little bit more brown. Gets a little close. Here's Come One, Come All, which I think, let me give this a stir. Those are actually very close. This is Come One, Come All. This one was a fall color many years ago. This was from my very first collection that I got in from Light Elegance. So this could be them pulling those older colors out because I don't think that one's available anymore. And this one is Pen Pals. This one's a little bit darker, but it's still that same tone. So here's our range right now. So again, Come One, Come All is basically a dupe of it. The other ones, this one's a little darker, and then these two have a little bit more brown. But you can see how they're in similar families. Next up is Curtain Call. I have a few for that. So this is Perfect Cut. This is from the fall launch as well. I just wanted to kind of compare. So it's no shimmer and it's quite a bit darker, but just to show a comparison. This one is Living Lavish. Let me give this a stir as well. Living Lavish. These two get very, very close. I would say there is a little bit more pink in Living Lavish, but those two get very, very close. Here is Spicy in Spain. Give this one a stir as well. So here's Spicy in Spain. It's not as shimmery as these two. These two definitely have more shimmer. This one's Chillin' in Chile, which is quite a bit darker. It kind of leans more towards Perfect Cut, like that deeper, darker red versus the brighter one. And this is Heartbreak. This is not a shimmer, but I thought just to compare. So this is that like true bright Christmas type of a red. So, but Living Lavish gets really, really close to it. Now, Take a Bow and Come One, Come All, those, I would say those are exact. These are not exact, but they're so close. I mean, the average person wouldn't be able to tell a difference. But again, this is an older one. So I think they are re-releasing some under the same names, but then I think they might be reformulating some as well. So then this next couple, I don't have quite as many. This is Please Be Seated, which is our dark brown. This is Can You Dig It? This is from last fall. So it is, Please Be Seated is darker. And then this is another like dark brown one that I thought to pull. This is Bearded Lady. Again, this is the same collection from Come One, Come All, from that collection a long time ago. They're not quite the same. I would say Bearded Lady is like a flat color. Please Be Seated does have a little bit of richness to it. But I think Please Be Seated is a good addition to have that dark brown. we really didn't have that. Break a Leg, what I pulled is Magic by Moonlight, which gets, it's very close on the shimmer, though because of the formula difference, the buttercream, this has a higher coverage because it's a buttercream. This one, once you paint it on, even if you do a couple coats of this, it's still a little see-through. So I would say this is probably the vibe they were going for, though the buttercream is going to be your full coverage. So Dramatic, again, we don't really have like a shimmer in a purple. I did pull Stone Cold, which is again from the fall collection. So I did pull 4 of from the fall collection just to compare. So it is different because Stone Cold has that metallic shift to it, but even the purple bases are not even similar. And then just to pull some other purples just to compare, but again, we don't really have a shimmery purple, which I'm surprised. This is Dirty Little Secret, which is a beautiful purple. It's a little bit darker. And then Missing Me Madly. This is even more darker. This is more like a plum. It has some like reddy pink to it. So those are our lineups. So everything is very different. So that one was a perfect addition. You guys know I love my purples. It would actually pair really nicely with Dirty Little Secret if you wanted to use that as your flat and then this is your shimmer. I found one more comparison for So Dramatic. I was saying we don't have a sparkly purple. I did find one. This is Main Attraction. So this one again is from that fall collection a long time ago. It's still, it is a shimmery purple. It is really pretty, but it's more plum. And again, this is more like more of a vibrant. So those ones are still different. And then last one for Dress Rehearsal, I do have 3. I am curious about this one. So here is Dress Rehearsal. We have Worth Waiting For. This is more green. This is more of a greeny teal. You can see that. Mr. Peabody, I think is again going to be more green. It's almost like a lighter teal. And this is Well Seasoned, which is going to be more of the blue. Though it's still not really the same. I just thought of one to pull. This is +1. This one again is an old color. Let me give that a stir. So here is +1. +1 actually gets the closest, though it's a little bit lighter and it does have more gray to it. So I thought these would all be kind of more similar, but they're really not. So that one was a good addition to our collection. So looking back at all of them, so these 2, Take a Bow and Curtain Call, are the only ones that really have a similar one. I mean, Break a Leg is close to Magic by Moonlight, but because of the formula difference, I'm going to say it's pretty different. So these are all good additions. These are good additions, though we do have some older ones that are basically the same as these. So let's go ahead and get into our glitter collection. Okay, first up we have She's a Star. Here is what She's a Star looks like. It is another iridescent glitter. Now, I think they just released one last collection, so we'll have to pull it out to compare. It's going to be similar to your Swing by Sweden, the Ice Cream You Scream. There's maybe one or two more as well. I do really like it. It is really pretty, but we have seen this type of glitter multiple times now from Light Elegance. Next, we have Tough Act to Follow. Here's what Tough Act to Follow looks like. This is pretty. It's got a good mix, and depending what you pair it with, it'll pull different colors. But it's got purples, blues, greens, and there's a little bit of like I think there's a holographic in there because it's pulling different colors. So this is a good mixture. It can go with a few different shades. Next, we have Everyone's a Critic. So here's what Everyone's a Critic looks like. It is a fun party mix. This is definitely a party glitter mix. It's got some really big hexagon glitters, and then it's got some smaller ones as well. We do have one or two party mixes. I don't think they're gonna be too similar, but this one is all hollow. So you got pink hollow, red hollow, yellow hollow. All of the colors are holographic, so it is super sparkly. I don't even think it wants to focus. Super, super sparkly. Next, we have Standing Ovation. Here's what Standing Ovation looks like. And this one is a blue and teal mix. I feel like there's equal parts. You kind of shift it. You see the blue, see the teal. This one immediately screams like mermaid nails to me, more summertime. Though you could do like wintry nails with this as well. Here is All Eyes on Me. Here is what All Eyes on Me looks like. This is a silvery pink mix, and I know we have one like this. I know we do. So in my head, they're almost identical. So we'll pull the comparisons to see. It is really pretty, especially if someone wants to do more of like a pink Christmassy nail, to have this as an accent. Because I did pink Christmas gnomes one year, and I used the like silvery pink glitter. And the last one we have is Bravo. Here is what Bravo looks like. It is a green holographic glitter. It is so pretty and so sparkly. This is going to be a beautiful Christmas green glitter. I'm so excited to do some Christmas nails with this. It's going to be so pretty. So let me go ahead and top coat all of these swatches. We'll come back and we'll do comparisons, and then we'll review the whole collection. Okay, so here are all of the winter glitters. Got some very sparkly ones. Let's go ahead and get into some comparisons, and then we'll review the whole collection. So for She's a Star, I pulled Mother of Pearl. This is the one from last collection. Swing by Sweden, Ice Cream You Scream, and A Spot by the Stream. I think there's another one, but I can't find it. So you guys will have to let me know if I'm missing one of the iridescent glitters. But here is She's a Star, Mother of Pearl. This was just last time's collection. And if we look in the containers, You can see this one looks more pink and this one looks more blue. But when it's actually swatched, they're the same. I would say the only difference is Mother of Pearl is a little bit more concentrated. There's more glitter to it. But I would say, especially coming, because this was just the last collection, having them back to back, why would they do that? Swing by Sweden, our tried and true, my well used. Although I am glad because I'm getting low on my Swing by Sweden, so at least I have some backups. Here's Ice Cream, You Scream. This one's a little chunkier. A Spot by the Stream has even larger chunkies, less iridescence like these ones. So those are iridescence. And I feel like these came out spaced out, but these came out back to back. So that is interesting. I really don't think there's much difference in the two. For a tough act to follow, I don't have anything that's gonna really compare, but I just pulled some just so that we could see the difference. Here is Amethyst Kissed from the fall collection. We have Safari Sweetheart, Nairobi Nights, and I'm Always Right. So again, this is that like blue, purple mix. Here is Amethyst Kissed, which does have, it's a blue mixed with the purple. You can see those are different. Here's Safari Sweetheart, which really doesn't compare. Here's Nairobi Nights. This one gets closer, but this is a lot finer, and this has more shades to it. This is like a holographic glitter. I'm Always Right. Again, it's going to be different. It's closer to, it's like a lighter version of Nairobi Nights. I did think of another one now that I see them all out. This is Storm Chaser. I think this one's actually going to get the closest. So here's Storm Chaser. It's like a darker version of Tough Act to Follow. Because it's got similar, it's got the blues, it's got the purple, it's got the green in it. But this, what does this have in it? Maybe some silver, and then it just brighter versions of this. So those ones get close, but it's still different. But you can see all of our different like purple, blue, shimmer, holographic colors. They're all pretty different. Okay, for everyone's a critic, we have our two other party glitters, which they're all gonna be different. Here is I Need Attention. This one came out in a winter collection as well. It's been a few years. And this one's Sangria. This one came out in a summer collection. So this one is definitely different. This one's got the same sizes, but this is all matte glitters, and these are all metallic holographic glitters, but they're the same sizes. I Need Attention is like a smaller version of it, and this one also has silver added to it versus this is just the colors. So there are our party mixes. I hardly reach towards these, honestly. You guys will have to let me know if you have an idea for like a pairing of one of these party glitters, what to use it with. I want to say I used I Need Attention for New Year's nails last year, but that was it. Then for Standing Ovation, I pulled some of the teal blue glitters. This is No Clue, which is similar, but No Clue is a like blue teal holographic, super fine, and Standing Ovation is not holographic, and it has a little variation in the sizes of the glitter, but it's strictly just the blue and then the teal. This is Deja Blue, which again is a holographic, but those ones get a little closer. And then this is Gaudy but Gorgeous. This one has a green and blue. This is more of a teal. This one has more of a green to it. So there's that. So these ones, they're all different, but they all get kind of close. And then for All Eyes on Me, Temper Tantrum, this is the one I wanted to compare it to. I did pull, these are from the fall collection, Pints and Quartz Diamond in the Rough. They're going to be more champagne-y than a pink, but because I didn't have any others to compare, I just went ahead and pulled them. So here's All Eyes on Me. Here's Temper Tantrum. Oh, let's see what it looks like. Okay, it is close. All Eyes on Me is more silver and Temper Tantrum is more pink, but they were close. Here's Pints and Quartz. Again, it's going to be more of your champagne. And then Diamond in the Rough is a darker pinky champagne. So not really comparable there, especially this one. And then for Bravo, I don't have any. I could not find any green glitters. We could show it next to Gaudy and Gorgeous because this one does have the green in it. I mean, there are some like lighter greens, like there's a cucumber one, but those are like the pastel iridescent. Like it's not like a green glitter. So they don't really compare. I could pull in the Ruby Nights too. This is more like a blue charcoal holographic, and then Bravo is that green. So that one definitely is a nice addition to the collection. Okay, so here are all of the colors. Now, I like all of the colors. The glitters are okay. The glitters and the colors together is an interesting mix. I feel like they're not very cohesive to go together like as a collection. And I feel like it's been a few collections that they did a good cohesive one. I feel like Light Elegance normally does a good cohesive, like the colors go with the glitters, with maybe an exception of like one or two. But these ones really don't go with these. And it is interesting that they did not put a green in the color collection, but they did put a green in the glitter collection, but they didn't put a red in the glitter collection, but there's a red in the color collection. And then this is like a dark blue and this is a teal. Now the dark blue would go well with Tough to Follow. Those two would go nicely together. I almost wish they would have done a brown glitter, because I feel like we don't really have a brown glitter from Light Elegance now that I'm thinking about it. And because they did two like brown shades in here, I feel like they should have pulled a brown glitter. Even just switching this one. This one screams so much more summer to me. And then watch me use it for winter nails. You guys will have to call me out if I do. But this one just screams more summer to me. I feel like even just replacing this one with a brown glitter would have made it a little bit more cohesive. But even like this pink one, like there's not a pink in the collection. Like sure, you could pair it with the brown or, you know, this neutral. The party one is pretty, but I don't use the party mix glitters. Like I prefer these types of glitters, but again, they don't really go with what we have here. So I'm very conflicted on it. I do like individual colors and glitters. So I would say yes to the colors for sure. Glitters pick up what you need, because again, we do have some repeats, and then especially She's a Star. I can't believe they released this one right after they released that Mother of Pearl color. So I don't know. I'm not loving this collection. I'll definitely use them. I would say the ones I'm most excited for is Break a Leg. This one is so gorgeous, as well as So Dramatic is really pretty and rich. And then I'm really excited for Bravo for that green holographic glitter. It's gonna be really nice for Christmas. So again, I'll be pulling individual colors and using them with other things, but these together just do not go well to me. You guys let me know, what are your thoughts on the collection? What are you picking up? What do you think of the collection? I'm kind of conflicted, and I feel like I've said this the last couple of Light Elegance releases, that I'm just I haven't loved any of their releases recently. So I'm hoping, and usually the spring is my least favorite of the collections, but I'm hoping they do something cool for spring and a good like overall collection. I don't know. But give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy my swatching and comparison videos. Make sure you're subscribed for more videos coming out very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.